to run. And so nobody necessarily expected anybody to beat the Olympians. Right? But she aspires, Tanya Nero aspires to be the Olympics, but dared to believe she could actually win the race over Olympians, right? She doesn't let the idea that they are maybe more decorated or maybe more accomplished than her stop her from giving her very best. I don't care nothing about who the other smart people are in your class and everybody else, they've had more experience for the job than you. It's not about that, right? But it's about you doing your very best, believing that it's possible that I can do it, right? Don't cut your own self out of the competition because you already lost the race in your head before you even show up at the match, right? And the truth is, we all sometimes have those negative thoughts, right? That we have to call into submission. Listen, years and years ago, crazy that this was so long ago now, but you know, former President Barack Obama's first campaign, I think, was so successful because there was this spiritual peace. I don't know if he would describe it this way, but it was a spiritual tactic that he really used that I would say to win, right? So nobody believed, first of all, he was a junior senator, right, from Illinois. He had just got to Congress, just got to Congress. So he was new, though he had this opportunity on this big stage at the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, so people knew who he was. He was popular and there was all of that. But he was still the junior senator, right? And he was not an establishment candidate, right? He hadn't come up through the traditional ranks. He had been a community organizer. People kept saying, what is that? Like, they didn't even know what the heck that was. Like, what? Literally, I remember like on CNN, somebody like, well, let's discuss what is a community organizer, right? People didn't even know. Also, he was a black man. This country had never elected a person of color to the highest office in the land. Had never happened. And there were a lot of people, including black people, who were like, we ain't ready. We're not going to do it. No possible way, right? It's not going to happen, right? And the first few, I kept wondering, I'm like, I don't know. Is the U.S. really about to do this? Are people going to really go for it? I don't know, right? So we all had our doubts about this. But you know what? He kept saying, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You can't run, you're the junior senator. Yes, we can. You can't make a change in this country. Yes, we can. You can't get health care back. Yes, we can. You can't do, just all this. That was his response. And over time, it began to convince, yes, we can. Yeah. And this is not an endorsement of any political party. I want you to understand what he did to counteract the message that he couldn't do it, that we couldn't do it. Yes, we can. And so this idea that you have a goal in front of you that seems just so impossible to reach, and if you're feeling that, it's okay to feel it. Be honest about that. But then tell yourself something different. Yes, I can. I am the head and not the tail. God believes in me. God has purpose and plans for my life. Yes, I can. There is no, I can't do it. I can't finish strong. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not whatever we are feeling on the inside. You have to tell those thoughts to shut up, right? And you have to tell them what God says, yes, I can. I am called to this. I am purposed for this. I can do this. I am able to do it because God is with me. I always say this, be careful, be careful, be careful. The things you let come out of your mouth. Why? Because you are listening. You can hear it. You're the first person that hears it. So you telling yourself, oh, I ain't gonna get this job. Oh, I ain't gonna pass this test. Now, if you ain't studying for the test, you might not pass it, right? God ain't a magician up in here, right? So you gotta put the effort forth, right? If homegirl had never run a race before, there's no possible way she gonna promise if I had went down there, I wasn't gonna win, no matter how much I say, girl, yes you can. Okay. So you have to put the work in. I'm not saying you don't put the work in, but don't you let those negative thoughts, the enemy tries, that mind is the battlefield. We fight our fight up here much of the time before it ever manifests any other way. So if you have those negative thoughts, start to affirm yourself. Read the word and find some things that encourage yourself and say, yes, I can. I can too pass this organic chem class. I can too pass this biology class. I can too be a nurse. I can too finish this calculus class. I can too positive words to yourself. And the next thing I want you to realize is that the same God who hung the stars in the sky, right? Same God who spoke and there was. Same God whose creative and salvific acts have made our lives worth living. Same God who called Jesus, right, to get up on the third day, which we just celebrated. That same God says, yes, you can. You are capable. Who I called you to be, you can be. I planned it. I started a powerful work in you, and I'm going to finish it. And nobody gets to break that up. So don't you get in the way telling yourself, no, I can't. Yes, you can. How do I know? Because we are people of resurrection hope. I don't care how much you've messed up. I don't care what's gone wrong in your life. God still has a plan and is able to make that plan come to fruition in your life. The last thing I want to tell you is to keep your focus. Keep your eyes on the prize, some might say. The text says, run the race that is set before you. It's your race. It ain't somebody else. Tanya Nero is running her race. She's not worried about what those other two runners. Didn't matter that they were in first and second place. She's not running their race. She's running her own race, right? She's not focused on what's happened behind her. She's not focused on, maybe she did get way behind early on in the race, but if she's thinking about that toward the end, she's not going to finish strong. You can't worry about the assignment you turned in late. You can't be worried about all the mistakes you already made at this point. All you can do now is give your best right now until the very end. And I need you to know God's grace will show up in that thing. When you don't think it's possible, God will show up every single time. I am a witness. Don't be worried about what's happening behind you. And don't be worried about what's happening around you and how everybody else is doing. Their paper was better. Their group presentation was better. So what? You get in there and give the best that you possibly can. Because all that other stuff, thinking about the past and all the mistakes, or even if you've been successful in the past, right? If you're too focused on how great you did last time or great you were earlier in the semester, look at that amazing paper I wrote or whatever. I don't know if y'all think stuff like that. God don't know that. But even if you're focused on the stuff in the past or focused on everybody else, that stuff slows you down. That's time that you can be given to finishing your race strong. You giving up your time. You giving other people, you giving the competition an advantage, right? So you want to focus on the goal. Yep. Gotta pass this class. I gotta meet this goal. Gotta go after this. Stay focused. So lay aside, the text says, lay aside every weight and sin that clings so closely and run with perseverance the race that is set before you. Right? So minimize your distractions, all those things that are going to get you off track. Sometimes that's people. Amen. Right? And certain relationships, things that are toxic, that are distracting. You can't be focused on that stuff. You got to just focus on where you're going and what you're doing. And keep in mind this last thing, that God for sure is with you. Part of the reason that people give up a lot of times in life is because they think they're by themselves. They think they're running alone. But you're never, ever alone. Not the Christian, not the child of God, not the one who God sacrificed everything for. There is no way that you are ever by yourself. Even Jesus, right? Right there, when he knew it was about to get real, right? He's in the garden, he's praying, dear God, not my will, but your will be done. Because it was getting stressful. Like, understand, they were coming to arrest him. It was about to go down. He was headed to the cross. He knew it was about to get so ugly. And he's thinking, I don't know if I can do this. This is too much. I know I came here for a purpose, but this is too much. That's why he says, take this cup from me. I can't do this. That's what Jesus is actually saying there. So he understands how you feel when you get in those places that feel like there's no possible way I can make it through this. But then what does he say? He says, not my will, but God, your will be done. Your will be done. So that's your prayer. When it gets tough, and it will get tough, it might not be a class. It might be later in life, something that you're trying to accomplish. You take that thing to God and say, this is too much for me. I don't know if I can do it. And let the Lord show you, oh, but yes, you can. Because I'm with you, and I promise to be with you, even to the end of the age. I love that we sang Oceans today, right? Spirit lead me, right? Where my trust is without borders. Let me walk among the waters. Wherever you would call me, right? Take me deeper, right? Than my feet would ever wander. And my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. That is the life we are called to live. And God is going to help you. You don't have to do this by yourself. But you invite God into your journey with you constantly. And I promise you, God will be there to see you through. I encourage you to run your race, finish it strong, do the best you can personally do. And you won't have anything to be worried about because you've given your best. And that, my friends, is how you sharpen your end game.
All right.